MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Robbie Ray gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Pitch is popped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ray is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball one, he'll get ball two, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 1-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Pollock to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2-3 go the Dodgers. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Hey. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And he struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
This is skied into short left center. Kemp has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Kershaw gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We are still. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Lined hard toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for the boys in blue. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Cody Bellinger has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep to right center. Pollock on the run. He's got it one away. Next for the Dodgers, Matt Kemp. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Jake Lamb. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Souza drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Kershaw is ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So striding in, Logan Forsythe, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. And he'll take a look at ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and a strike now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Center fielder number 3,
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
the batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Ready for another chance. Corey Seager, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
A bouncer up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting 8.
So here now is the pitcher, Robbie Ray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Popped him up. Bellinger has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score it. Striding in once again, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Pollock. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. To short. Seager comes up with it. And that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays with the launching.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. He's got it. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning. Jake Lamb standing in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in, Steven Souza.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. And Kemp's going to need to play this off the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Jeff Mathis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 the count. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Souza, the runner at third. Mathis at second with one away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Gerard Dyson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
1 run scores. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double.
The batter, number 13.
So stepping in.
Nick Ahmed.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. And a ball 1-0.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Count even now at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
But no double play here as he's back in safely at third. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go quick.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Andrew Chafin comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
The drive out toward the gap in left center. He pulls into third safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Fernando Salas takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
the batter, left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Matt Kemp. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Bellinger at third. Puig over at second. Kemp is over at first with one away. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits to this point. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Jake Lamb. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsythe. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Ahmed. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kenley Jansen.
Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
And right into the shift. Marte has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Digging in and looking for more, Steven Souza came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Steven Souza.
And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Full count now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And there's out number 2. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. TJ McFarland is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alex Avila is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 5.
Ready for another chance? Corey Seager has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Oh, he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
0-1 pitch on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. McFarland, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Left side. Played on the backhand. The throw to the plate, the tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground, up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right. Souza going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Pollock to the track, and he makes a nice catch on. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 the count. Pitch on its way to Avila. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick
So
Ahmed.
digging in now, Nick Ahmed. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul. Strikes on him now. Kike Hernandez is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Chase Utley is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Back to the top spot in the Arizona line.
David Peralta. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Rick Hill.
One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed toward.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
4-2 the final score today. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Kenta Maeda claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
2 hits, 3 errors. They left 2 runners stranded. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.